Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics on YouTube and typically on TikTok Live until they get a little too sensible. So we're on TikTok. Clapper as a backup. Uh, I, I, I'm not a confrontational person with people that I see as allies that might just be misguided. Just letting you know, you're absolutely entitled to your opinion given your experience, but I'm also entitled to remove you from any platform I view you on if I find your views particularly troubling, and if they're troubling enough, I'll confront you directly. So don't worry if the fact that I'm not naming names is because I didn't even fucking care who you were. But I saw a guy standing in front of a military uniform with an American accent. I'm pretty sure that's Army. We'll just drop it there. I don't give a fuck what branch you're in. And he said something about stop with the Slava Ukraine shit. And he said something about I don't want my kids fighting in this war. As an infantryman, just so you know, Russia defies that peace order, continues its invasion of Ukraine, eventually overtakes Ukraine, upgrades their military with our stockpile, and then is able to actually fight on multiple fronts throughout Europe the remainder of our lives until the inevitable nuclear war. You fucking cretin. So whether you like it or not, your children will fight Russia. You understand this, correct? Like, it seems awfully fucking short-sighted. And the thing I've noticed about white people is they're super quick to give credit to other white people. So you can see people start to bend the knee, kiss the ring, and lick boot when they start saying, I think Donald Trump's onto something. If that ever comes out of your mouth in a serious tone, you need to check yourself into a mental hospital. Good to go? Like, there's absolutely motherfucking nothing coming out of this administration that's good for us. I'm just making it plainly known. I don't give a fuck if Ukraine signs the US's treaty with Russia. Russia will violate that treaty. How are you going to sign a treaty when I got fucking tanks on your land? You think they're just going to turn around and leave? No shots fired. Are you stupid? Do you just play stupid on the internet? Because here's what I can promise you happens no matter what. Ukraine wants peace. They want Russia out of their fucking country, right? Russia is not going to withdraw, lick its wounds. They are never going to show a sign of weakness. They're going to find the next target. They're actively trying to gain support with other countries who we won't name because we're not trying to get our shit deleted off the internet. But generally, if they don't have a favorable view of the United States, sure, fuck it, put them in there. Okay? People are going to ask me how I feel about Donald Trump ordering the U.S. military to fire on the Houthis, who are firing on U.S. Boats and shit. So do you understand what a lawful order is? Do you understand that returning fire after being fired upon is the most base form of how combat happens? So I have no thoughts. I'm not part of that administration. I'm not making those fucking decisions. I can assure you this, though. The U.S. didn't engage the Houthis with same-size ammunition. Were they one or two up them for sure? Do you think me wrong? You think like what? They had a late model RPG versus what coming off a frigate or carrier? What the fuck do you think those guns shoot? So again, as someone that was actually on a boat, I was aboard the USS Baton. So I just want to, and again, it was some random person's video that is triggering me days later where they said something about like, all you people saying Slava Ukraine, stop that shit. I don't want my kids fighting Russia. And it's like, hey, asshole, if Ukraine doesn't win here, Russia overtakes Ukraine despite the treaty that you're willing to say out loud as an adult human being that speaks fucking English. Yeah, Don's good for these treaties. You know, Ukraine's good for it. Russia's good for it. You really think Russia's gonna stick to this treaty? You think Russia's gonna just pull their military out of Ukraine and not pursue overtaking that country and all their mineral wealth? And that them overtaking Ukraine, taking all their mineral wealth, it'll allow them to take our stockpile of that mineral wealth and upgrade their own uh, military. What the fuck you mean? I want peace. I demand the destruction of Russia. What the fuck are we talking about? Russia as a state, yes. Do I want all their people to die? No. Anybody willing to take up arms for them? Yes. All the way up to Putin. Do you have any other questions? Like I didn't think you could serve in the military, right? And you know, I saw that person's military uniform. It looked like you had some medals there, homie. Any of those in critical thinking? I'm just looking at history as a great teacher and saying like, sure, I want peace in Ukraine too, but do you think Russia is going to just hold up their end of the deal because they have some sort of track record of doing so? And what sort of hoops do you have to jump through to say that with your whole chest? Right. So again, what I'm really pointing out is regardless of whether you served or not, one of the things that I notice about white people is they've been really quick to bend the knee, kiss the ring, and lick boot. Start to see it their way. Sympathize with their captors type shit. And I'm just saying, like, never get fucking comfortable with people that make you uncomfortable. Have a good rest of your day.